Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I just want to know if y'all got y'all meet and greets. I know I didn't because my man Chris is like, he's tweaking. $2,500. My rent not even that much.
Chris Brown said $2,500 to see me. Chris, I need to feel something. I need to feel something. If I'm gonna pay $2,500.
Ooh-wee.
For $2,500, I better become baby mama number 5.
I beg your pardon?
That's what women online are saying after Chris Brown meet and greet tickets sold out at some of the highest prices people have ever seen.
Help me understand.
And honestly, some of them sounded dead serious because women online keep saying life is too expensive, people are struggling financially, gas high, groceries high, housing unaffordable, Black women losing jobs.
I need everybody right now to look at what people are paying for gas. Now, I want you to imagine I'm a single mother. My car takes plus. I put the $4.39 regular in, and the gas attendant said everybody's putting regular in because they cannot afford it. She said by summer it's going to be $4.39 a gallon. I just want to let y'all get ready for the influx.
Somebody needs to explain to me why I can't afford this ground beef. I go into the supermarket, okay, because I'm looking for some ground beef for my lasagna and also for my spaghetti. I found the ground beef. Why is it $30? Who can afford that?
Fun fact, my job ends in 10 days. My income ends in 10 days. And I don't have any jobs on the horizon. I don't even have any applications out right now. There's no pretty resolution that's going to be spliced onto this. Like, this is like right here, right now, real life. I don't know what I'm going to do next.
Meanwhile, women suddenly figured out how to come up with $2,500 for temporary access to a man they highly desire. That's the real conversation. People were already complaining about the regular tour ticket prices before the meet and greet prices even dropped. People were saying that the concert tickets were too high, the fees were ridiculous, seats overpriced, and tours becoming unaffordable. So once people saw $2,500 for the meet and greet, the internet and the ladies online lost their mind.
Because ain't no way somebody pay that today. Who did that? I need y'all to come forth. Who did that? Okay, baller. The only people I can see somebody buy those tickets, which great, cool. Keep the party going. It's like a real high-end influencer that's making money, and this is gonna be content.
Christopher Maurice Brown, $2,500 for meet and greet, sir. I can't just pull that out of my ass, man. I can't. I might be able to shake the ass for it, but I can't pull it out of the ass. Like, come on.
And what makes this even crazier is a lot of women are openly admitting they're priced out now. From what I'm seeing online, most women are actually saying no. A lot of women like, I love Chris Brown, but absolutely not. I got bills, I got children, I got responsibilities. I maybe had $1,500 in me, but not this.
That's $2,500. I don't know about nobody else, but I had my $1,250 prepared. I was prepared for the $1,250. $15 at the most.
That part matters too, because it shows there are women drawing the line financially, even when they really want the experience. But then you got another group of women saying, I missed the notification. I would have bought mine too. I'm waiting for the next round. I need another drop.
$2,500 to meet Chris Brown is worth it. It's worth it. Like, if I didn't get a meet and greet last year, I'm dropping $2,500 this year to meet Chris Brown.
So clearly the desire is still there. But the difference is who can comfortably afford it, who can financially stretch for it, and who simply draws the line at the price. And that's where this conversation gets interesting, because it stops being just women spending money on concerts. Now it becomes a conversation about emotional value, priorities, access, and what people are willing to financially sacrifice for experiences they deeply want. And what makes this even crazier is a lot of women are openly admitting they're priced out now, because Chris Brown's meet and greets have always sold out. This isn't new. Earlier tours were around $1,000. The 11/11 tour was around $1,111 because of the album branding. Now this meet and greet is $2,500, and people are looking around like, hold up, wait a minute.
$40.
And honestly, even some fans are saying the price jump doesn't make sense. People are asking what exactly comes with this, why did it double, and what's different this time? And now people finding out Usher doesn't even appear to be included in the actual meet and greet itself. Now everybody online is like, wait a minute, $2,500 and I don't even get Usher too? Come on now. Because once prices start jumping that high, people start mentally calculating value differently. At $1,000, people were like, that's expensive, but memorable. At $2,500, now people looking around like, all right, what exactly comes with this besides that picture? Based on the economy and what people themselves keep saying online every day, a lot of people cannot comfortably afford this stuff the way they pretend they can.
Mr. Chris Brown, sir, honey, you done lost your mind. $2,500 for a meet and greet. Is the meat included? Love you, but honey, auntie ain't got that.
So now people are financing everything via Klarna, Afterpay, juggling credit cards, borrowing money, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and some people probably doing something strange for some change too.
Portia's nothing but a lady of the night, stripper, prostitute.
Not just for the concert tickets, but specifically for the meet and greet access too. Because people will spend money on what they really want.
After 3 long years, I was finally able to snag me a meet and greet with Chris Brown. Y'all don't know how hard it was to get that meet and greet, but I am very happy I finally was able to snag one.
This is why some of these dating conversations online start sounding ridiculous and get tired after a while. Because every day online, it's broke men shouldn't date, men need to pay for my hair and nails, men need to provide experiences, my money is my money, I would never spend money on a man. Meanwhile, the same women saying this suddenly become financial magicians for access to a man they really want. Now, all of a sudden, they're picking up extra shifts at work, booking flights, coordinating their outfits, payment plans making sense all of a sudden, and money is getting shuffled around. Interesting. Some of the same women struggling financially but still going anyway will later be online dry begging, complaining about bills, or calling men broke. Make it make sense. And let me say this clearly before y'all start tussling in the comments and y'all want to be keyboard warriors. I'm not knocking women spending money on experiences they enjoy. Spend your money on whatever you want. That's your business. I'm also not saying men shouldn't pay for dates. And this conversation isn't about whether women should go or not go either. People spend money on things other people don't personally value every single day, such as sports, luxury cars, gaming, designer clothes, vacations, concerts, cosmetic procedures. That's not the point. The point is the contradiction and behavior around the spending. Because some of the same people publicly talking about financial struggle, broke men, unaffordable dating, and men financing women's lifestyles are suddenly willing to financially stretch themselves for temporary access to somebody they highly desire. Men shouldn't even be shocked by this or get emotional about what women spending their money on, because men who genuinely get women already know women spend money, invest effort, and make things happen for men they really like. Women have always done this, whether it's concerts, gifts, trips, flights, helping out, making life easier, prioritizing experiences tied to men they genuinely value. That's not new. Internet just created this fake idea that women financially invested in men at all is beneath them. And no, I'm not talking about carrying some random, dusty, unproductive man who makes no effort. That's a different conversation. But your husband, a temporary hardship, illness, real life happening, that's different. But women absolutely become financially flexible when they really desire somebody. And Chris Brown's meet and greet exposed that in real time, because most of these women would never realistically cross paths with Chris Brown in everyday life. Celebrity circles are small, status-based, appearance-based, and proximity-based. Y'all know how this goes. So for $2,500, the meet and greet becomes temporary access to proximity, interaction, touch, eye contact, a picture, attention, fantasy, social media content. The photo is half the product now, because this isn't just I met Chris Brown. It's look who I had access to, look who touched me, look who posed with me like this, look at my proximity to somebody highly desired. That's why these pictures go viral every tour cycle. People start analyzing the pose, their facial expressions, body language, who looked the best, whose picture looked the most intimate. People acting like this man selected a wife instead of taking a paid photo. Fans from previous tours also said the experience felt personal, intimate, validating, memorable, and life-changing. People said he talked to them, posed how they wanted, wasn't rushing them, and made them feel seen. And that matters, because emotionally, people are no longer viewing this as I paid for a picture. They're viewing it as I paid for an emotional experience. It's probably also why Chris can keep touring the way he does. Because another conversation online right now is people asking, why does Chris tour so much? Is he in financial trouble? Or does he just know his fans are going to show up every time? Probably a mix of business and demand. Because regardless of what people personally think about him, Chris Brown has a loyal fan base and people consistently say he gives a good show. Because fans are way more willing to justify expensive prices when they feel the artist actually performs, the energy is high, the interaction feels personal, the artist caters to fans, and they're getting an experience. That's different from artists people feel are lazy performers or disconnected from supporters. All of this just circles back to one simple thing. Attraction changes effort, period. Because if he wanted to, he would, clearly doesn't just apply to men. Women showing in real time that when they really want attention, proximity, or an experience with a man they highly desire, they'll make it happen too. They'll spend the money, they'll travel, they'll prioritize it, they'll figure it out. Behavior tells the truth every single time. So what do y'all think? Are people actually broke or just financially undisciplined? Has social media normalized poor spending decisions? Do these dating conversations fall apart once women start spending money on men they highly desire? And would y'all spend $2,500 for a celebrity meet and greet? Hit the like button, hype the video, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Chris Brown literally got the girlies out here paying a stack for a photo with him. A whole band. I'm talking 4 digits. $11.11 is a big price for a picture. And I don't know if I love anybody that much to ever spend that much money on a man that's not mine. It's crazy.